Hello guys, welcome back to this Steve Perez video. So in today's video, Steve looks very happy and wishes all his loved ones happy Mother's Day. And Steve prays a lot for all the mothers in the world. And Steve loves his mother very much, and Steve is his mother's darling. And Steve is very grateful to his mother for giving Steve a good life. And Steve buys some presents for his mother. And Steve wants to surprise his mom, and Steve says a lot of nice words in praise of his mother. And Steve loves his whole family, and Steve is very excited to give presents to his mother. And Steve hopes his mom will enjoy all the presents. And then after a while picking up all the presents, Steve starts going inside the house. And after going inside the house, Steve is looking for his mother. And Steve looks a little emotional, and then Steve meets his mom, and Steve wishes his mom a Mother's Day. Steve's mother also likes Steve's surprise and presents. And all the products in the presents are Steve's mother's favorite. And Steve's mother is very grateful to Steve. And Steve feels great seeing his mom happy. And then Steve meets his best friend Eric, and Steve recounts his Mother's Day moments to Eric. And Eric is also a darling son of his mother, and Steve and Eric come to a nice place to drink juice. And then after drinking, Steve and Eric go somewhere else to hang out. And then Steve and Eric see the lady in the same place that Eric beat up. And then Steve and Eric ignore her and go back. And that lady is also following Steve and Eric. And Steve and Eric quicken their steps. And Steve is very aggressive about the lady's actions. And the lady is constantly following Steve and Eric. And Steve is very angry. And Steve's patience is running out. And then Steve hurries to his car. And Steve is recording everything nicely. And then finally Steve stops. And the lady wants to talk to Steve, but Steve tells her to go back. And the lady is apologizing to Steve and Eric for that day and begging to talk to Steve. But Steve does not want to forgive the lady because she attacks Steve's friend Eric. And then the lady suddenly runs away, and Steve himself does not understand why the lady ran back. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I have given the link of the official video in the description. You can also watch their official video. See you again in a new video. Until then, take care.